This program is brought to you by Emory University.
Yes, creativity absolutely can be taught. It's funny, we kind of all have this idea of the creative genius who's born creative or not creative. And actually, what I'm most interested in is the sort of everyday person in an organization or company who is required to be creative because the need arises. Informal social networks affect creativity a lot. It's really interesting that without even knowing it, who we interact with affects how creative we are. And unfortunately, our natural tendencies are the kinds of interactions that hurt our creativity. So what we want to do is try to get people outside of their social comfort zone so that they'll interact with people that will help them be more creative. Most of us have lots of friends through social media, but at the same time, we tend to be more isolated socially. These are very weak sorts of friends, not even real friends, some would say. So interestingly, while we are more connected, at the same time, we don't necessarily have the kinds of quality good connections that we need to help us be more creative. Work-life initiatives are critical in corporate America today, maybe even more critical than they have been in the past, because many companies are strapped financially and may think that one of the first things that they can cut are these kind of work-life initiatives. But for companies who stick with it and are willing to go above and beyond, these companies will see benefits in terms of their bottom line, as well as benefits in terms of what their employees can contribute to the firm. Companies who focus on these factors, I think, will be the strongest in the long run, but it has to be right for that particular company. So all companies aren't in the business of creativity per se, but all companies do have difficult business problems and challenges that they face, particularly now. And so this is when companies need employees to step up and be highly creative to solve these difficult problems. How do I beat the competition when previously I had little competition, or previously everyone loved my product? So at this point, these companies need employees to step up and be creative, and figuring out how to create context and leadership that allows that to happen, I think, will be critical for these companies, and those will be the ones that end up thriving.
The preceding program is copyrighted by Emory University.